Hello, folks. My name is Fred Levi. I'm bringing you a quick tutorial in regards to budgeting and how to get ahead. So let's get into it. A little bit about me. Who am I? My name is Fred Levi. I'm a certified FICO professional. I've been doing credit repair for the past 15 years. I'm a published author of the book Simple Steps to Improving Your FICO Credit Score. I'm a credit coach and mentor. I'm a real estate investor. I'm a family man as well as an entrepreneur. Started several different businesses. And that's a little bit about my bio and who I am and what I've done. So where to begin? A lot of people have problems with budgeting. They don't know where to begin or how to get started. So we're going to talk about that here today in this video. I do want to let you know that I'm not a CPA, and this is no type of financial advice, but merely a fact of how I got started and what's worked for me. Please contact your own financial advisor for more information in regards to the information that I'm providing and see what they say. So what I do when I started my budget is I started an emergency fund. I followed the advice of Dave Ramsey and his baby steps. His first step was to start a beginning emergency fund of $1,000. So that's what I did is I started saving my money, putting money away as much as I could whenever I could until I reached that $1,000 point. This will get you on the right path to start building this fund. You'll start building this fund will help program you to saving. So this is a very important key step. It teaches you how to save without you even realizing what you're doing. The first thing you're going to want to do with your budget, you want to write it down. So here's an example of what a sample budget would look like. This is a spreadsheet that I use. This has information regarding charity, savings, emergency fund, different types of bills such as housing and utilities, transportation, clothing, and food. It has a section for what you make bi-weekly and monthly, as well as what you make on a yearly basis. Tells you where you started from, and then it has the different companies you owe money to, different interest rates that are involved with the different accounts that you have. So this is just a sample of what a little budget looks like. So I just want to give you guys an example of what a budget looks like and how to prepare one, what you could do with one. And if you look at the bottom left, that's the overage that I'm able to apply towards my debt snowball. And we'll talk about that in a little bit in one of the later slides. Another thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to update your budget weekly and or daily. You want to make sure to update your budget as often as possible. You need to know what you have extra to pay towards your outstanding debts. So we're going to get into that now. Before we do so, as far as updating your budget and what you're paying in and taking in and paying out, you want to, anytime you spend money, so say for instance you go to Starbucks and you buy yourself a venti latte, you're going to want to take that $5 and change and put that in your budgeting amount of what you spent, and continue to do this for the whole month, because I promise you, if you guys start writing things down, you're going to start realizing that you're spending a lot of money that you didn't realize that you actually were spending. And that money can be better allocated towards paying off your different debts to get you debt free. And that's what the ultimate goal is, to become debt free. So the next topic we're going to talk about briefly is a debt payoff. So we recommend to write down all of your monthly debts, listen the smallest to largest, then we'll start paying them off in order. And so I've given you a little bit of a example of what that would look like. Here we have different companies with different balances, and we're going to say that we're going to pay an additional $50. We have $50 extra to allocate towards our debts. So in the example here, we're going to start with a MasterCard bill because it's the most. So if you look at the minimum payments, you have a MasterCard minimum payment of $21, Discover is $22, and Visa is $25. If you add those all up, you have $68. So we're going to have an extra $50 on top of the $68, and so that's $118 you're going to be paying towards your debts. So given this scenario here, instead of paying the minimum payments, you're going to put that extra $50. So what that looks like, folks, is when you start paying them off, you'll have the first MasterCard debt paid in a total of 9 months. So, and that's assuming there's no interest. I'm just doing this for easy math. But after about 9 months, you'll have that first payment, that first account with MasterCard will be paid off. So you're going to take that $21 minimum payment plus the $50 extra, which is $71, and then you're going to add that to your Discover bill, and then you're going to continue to pay that off. So after the 14th month, which will be 5 additional months, you'll have the Discover bill paid off. Then you're going to take that $71 and add it. You're going to add it to the Visa account, and within another 3 months, you're going to pay off all of the debt. So you'll pay off the $597.15, the $658.12, and the $712.94 instead of just paying the $68. Because that's what a lot of people do. They get caught up in just paying the minimums, and they start wasting their money on the lattes and going out for lunches and additional dinners that don't need to be made. Folks, this is where you're going to start saving money, is by paying off your debts and becoming debt-free. What we've noticed, we notice that when you get serious about paying off your debts and actually start seeing the numbers move, that you get more excited. It helps put a fire beneath you to complete it faster, and normally you finish before the estimated time frames. Continue on the path and you'll have your debt paid off, which will help increase your savings and help position you in a place of financial prosperity. So in conclusion, folks, we hope you take this information and start using it today. The key is to know where you're spending your money, but you won't know where it's going unless you write it down. So some 4 steps that we covered here today. We talked about a starter emergency fund of $1,000. We got that from Dave Ramsey. The second thing is you want to create a budget and stick to your budget. The next thing we talked about was tracking your spending. So whenever you spend some money, you're going to want to add that into your budget so that you're accounting for every single dollar and penny spent, and then it's paying off your debt. Folks, I hope this information has helped somebody out there. If you guys think that this will help somebody else that you know, please like, share, or comment below. We look forward to being able to bring these type of educational videos to you, talking about different types of topics in regards to your money and how it can help you in different facets and parts of your life. Thank you guys, and you guys have a fantastic day.